Hello, hello, hello there, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. It is so good to have you here with me today. I hope that all is well with you. Well, today I'm going to take you around the garden and we're going to look for the beauty that is in the garden, in the fall garden. Yes, things have been changing, things have been dying back, but yet there is still a lot of beauty to behold. So I'm going to take you to the my naturalistic side of the garden, and we're going to look at that and see the changes. Then I'm going to take you around to the beautiful area, I'm calling it beautiful, my herbal garden, to see the transition and how it's changed and developed over time. It's amazing how it started off just as an idea and now we're ending the season. So we're going to take a look at that, and then also the jewel garden area we've planted the bulbs in, and you were with me there. If you missed that, you can go back and watch the videos of me planting in my tulips and daffodils in the front garden. And then also in the back, just looking at the different changes that are happening in that part of the garden as well. Good morning, and welcome to Catherine's Garden and Home. I just wanted to give you an update on what we look like here in my garden in the Northeast. This is my urban English style cottage garden, and things are winding down a whole lot. As you can see, a lot of things are shriveling up and dying back, and a lot of the leaves have come off the tree. Now this tree, I call this tree my mighty oak tree, and he usually comes clean by February. That's when it seems like all of the leaves come off of this tree, but the rest of the trees are shedding their leaves, and they had a really nice display. But we've been cleaning up. I should say my husband, he's been very diligent about this, and I've come out and helped him occasionally with the leaf cleaning, and yet there is still more to do. I know that my responsibility will be cleaning up the beds, and so I'm going to have to just brave the cold and do that shortly. Some of the beds I will not be cleaning up until later on in early spring, but some of them I will tackle. So let's take a quick tour around and see what's happening here in Catherine's Garden and Home. Well, I hope that you are seeing the color that nature offers and the beauty of the rustic tones with the yellows and the browns and the burgundies, and knowing that each season has its own beauty, and we just got to look for it. We just got to see it. And I'm really surprised at how some of the plants have just decided that they're not going to give up, like my marigolds. They are still giving me some color. And do you hear the geese in the background? Yep, the geese are going south, and that's one of the changes at this time. Now, this section I call my naturalistic garden, and I am just so pleased at how the zebra grass has really developed, and the prongs, the different, I don't know what it's called, that the top of the seed heads there, it's just so beautiful. And these shrubs have really been getting larger and larger, and just very glorious. I love the yellow leaves there on the rose bush, the rugosa rose bush, and how it is just intermingling so well with the euonymus. But this is really the showstopper here, the euonymus and the zebra grass. Absolutely beautiful. And it's just making this side border, which I call my naturalistic garden here, look so beautiful. The fronds are just waving in the wind there, and just really airy and beautiful. I also like how the leaves of the lilac bush, the coloring just matches so well together. Now this is where I am going to do a lot of work here, and this is the area that I called my urban cottage garden area. And as you can see, everything is really died back here. Peeking up through all of this, now these are the zinnias, the zinnia branches that need to be removed. But as I said, peeking up amongst them, this is the kale that was planted by seed, and you can see that they are looking really healthy and good here, even though the temperature has changed and things are different. And look at this one. Wow, that is so beautiful. But things have really died back, and I've allowed things to go to seed. So that means that we will probably be experiencing a lot of volunteer plants, I would say, coming up, especially with the purple perilla, and also with the grasses. Look at this yellow on the sedum and the sedum seed head. Then we could also see the seed heads there on the bee balm. What it really surprises me is that back here, that plant that is very green and has a lot of seed heads, that is a buddleia plant. And it doesn't look like it wants to die. It almost looks evergreen. Isn't that interesting? So this is where I have my work cut out for me. But I do love the colors and the textures of the leaves, that rich color of the browns and the maroons, the rustic colors, the yellows, mixed and intermingled with the greens. It's just, I see beauty in it, which is amazing. What I do, I see the beauty in it. And also what I want to say too is that the seed heads, the birds have been enjoying the seed heads. They've been coming and eating the bee balm seeds, and also the zinnias. They've been coming in and scavenging through this bed and helping themselves. I even have the seed heads here, the seeds from the marigolds, and they've been enjoying that. I do want to pick up these and pull out these tomato plants that are here and clean up this bed area. But it's amazing how everything is just turned out. I don't see any hidden squashes or pumpkins or anything here. and we have gathered them already and have been eating them, my butternut squashes and my pumpkins, and making pies and all these good stuff. But I want you to just look at that. Look at that beautiful color on the oak tree. The oak tree leaf there. Isn't that beautiful? That's a beautiful rustic burgundy kind of color there, with the color of the green, the evergreens. Just like this color palette, just really pretty. Well, I hope that all is well with you. Are you getting ready for Thanksgiving? What are you doing? Are you cooking up those pies and making your pumpkin pies and your apple pies? Leave a comment down below and let me know if you're getting ready for Thanksgiving and what have you done so far. I just want to give you an update on this bed here. As you can see that the hostas have definitely died back, and we can definitely need to clean up this area. I think that this section I'm going to clean up because I don't want the hosta leaves to be uncovered, because what can happen is that slugs can grow here and, you know, hibernate there, and I don't want them to eat my hostas. So I'm going to have to clean this area. But what I find quite amazing is that the fig tree, check this out, the fig tree is looking very good. You can see the structure and you can see the figs here that I didn't catch, that didn't so that's something to work on and look at. And then this is the jewel garden area. So this is how the jewel garden area is looking right now, and you can see that everything has pretty much died back. I'm going to have to pull these tomatoes, and there we had the marigolds, the corn, but what is still looking very good are the sages and the thyme, the rosemary plant. This is the lemon verbena here, another sage plant. And over there you can see the kale, the dinosaur kale. Here is the lavender, some more sage, and then right here, all of this was the marigolds, and I just allowed them to just dry up. So what I can do is gather some of these seeds here, and I'm not going to do a really deep cleaning of this area just yet, especially where the herbs are, because I want the leaves to keep them protected and I want them to come back. But this is what it looks like here. And then this plant has its seeds here too, seeds heads. And look at the structure. So I'm going to do some cleanup, but I'm not going to clean heavy. you know, I'm going to allow some of the oak leaves to protect the garden. So here is the jewel garden area, and I was working on it earlier by putting in the tulips and the daffodils. Right now the shrub hedge has definitely started to die back, so I'm going to come in and remove and lower the shrubs here. I think what I'm going to do is just let the leaves stay here in the bed to protect especially those chrysanthemums that I planted in. The roses look good, and these other plants are looking pretty good. My hydrangea here, check out the beautiful flower heads. And the color, wow, that's beautiful. It's a limelight, little limelight hydrangea. And then this here is my oak leaf hydrangea. Check out those leaves. Looking really nice. So I think I'm going to just take these leaves and just blow them into this area just to keep them protected, almost like a mulch. Then over here on this side we planted the tulips and the daffodils here, and they're looking pretty good. So there is more work to do. And just gotta take it moment by moment here. But this is what it looks like. I see a lot of beauty in it. I really like those maple trees back there, those seedlings, and I had cut them back hard, and they have just grown up. I'm just going to cut them back hard again, but I love the yellow leaves, very pretty, and I love it against the arborvitaes here that really have grown up well. These arborvitaes have gotten big. They're growing tall, and I think they are really pretty back here. I like it. I like it a lot. So what we did last year in this section is that as things died back, my husband just used the lawnmower and he went over the area with the lawnmower. And I think as things continue to die back, we will do that. But isn't this pretty? I mean, the yellow, the leaves, I'm finding a lot of beauty in this color and the color arrangements. I think the artist in me sees the beauty of the colors here. With the yellows, the browns, the rustic colors, and the green. I do love this view right here. I think that this is just plain old beautiful. It is about the fall and we're heading into the winter, but this is just, I think, a beautiful view of the garden, Catherine's garden and home. There is a lot of cleanup to do, a lot of things to see, but as the garden is opening up more, I am just loving how things have grown so much in the garden. Like, look at those arborvitae trees. They have gotten so much more taller, more delicate, and really are statements in the landscape here. And the two different structures that we have here, this bird bath is very important right now in giving a vocal or a visual point here in the garden. And then that far distant column with the pot on it, it gives us something to look at, along with the further distance of the rock with the ivy on it. Definitely providing garden interest. I'm amazed that we still have flowers in the garden that are blooming with these marigolds. Check that out. They are happy. Happy marigolds. They're probably experiencing this little pocket of warmth. So they're making me very happy. Well, thank you so much for watching, and see you next time right here at Catherine's Garden and Home, where we grow together in Catherine's Garden and Home. Thank you for watching, and see you next time right here in Catherine's Garden and Home. Bye. Enjoy the season and be thankful. I'm grateful for you and the fact that you are willing to watch and to participate and to come and join me here in my garden on this beautiful but yet tranquil Sunday afternoon. Bye. For more videos, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. See you next time right here in Catherine's Garden. Bye.